E aí? De volta com o Witcher. 3 meses. Vamos ver se tá tudo certo, né? Eu joguei um pouco. Fui pegar no meu computador pra testar e tal. Acho que tem umas 2 horas de jogo na frente de onde eu parei. Eu comecei a expansão nova, acho que é Hearth, sei lá, alguma coisa.
I'm stuffed to the rafters. Fear I'll slide off my
You
saddle.
got mud cooks who want the kings. Bacon don't fall far from the plate.
Pediu pra gente matar um cara. Era um sapo. É um monstro. A gente matou. Aí uma galera de outro país capturou a gente. Porque esse monstro, eu via, né? Esse monstro é o príncipe do país, cara. Parece que foi um maluco que contratou a gente na nossa casa, ela tá pegando fogo e armou pra gente.
You've seen war, mate, and it shows.
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with a stick up his ass. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a fiery pox?
Could say so. Manor's burning, you noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts.
No! Please! I beg you!
Shut your trap.
Let me go! Leave me be!
Shut it.
I ate with yous! Drank with yous! Fought beside yous! And you'd kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Tell you what's gonna happen now. I'll ask again, polite-like, and you'll answer just as politely.
And if I don't?
Then I'll get angry, stop talking, and slaughter you all like swine. So what'll it be? Am I gonna hear why you want to take his head, or not?
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
Wait. I know Olgierd wants him dead. Still don't know why, though.
Just what the fuck is it to you anyhow?
Nothing really. Just curious.
Cocksucker violated our chivalric code. Just one penalty for that. Death.
What is this row? Are you not done with it? My ears wither from the screams. Ah, Geralt. As you've returned, might I assume you've cleared the sewers? Or have you not been there?
You killed my father!
Not I.
You lie! Whoreson!
That man killed him. Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation of the chivalry code, he was summarily executed himself. Anything else I might do for you? Take her away.
Ela tá com uma adaga no peito, mano. Espada.
Now, where were we?
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show? Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you. So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all, and all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Go on, Sir Odin. Come to cast aspersions.
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests, by proxy.
Pega a comidinha.
I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
Caramba, nem acredito que esse é o seu primeiro a aparecer.
That true? You know the Toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself. Did he not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite a gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him. Then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, Odin. Who is to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must.
Cara, não sei quem apareceu, mas não comentou, eu acho que só pensando, não, velho.
Come,
Where to?
the stables. My men are preparing to depart.
Fala, Yuri. É, demorou, mano, mas acho que voltei. Depende.
This thing between you and Master Mirror. Your quarrel. Really rather not get involved.
You already are, I fear. He did something for you. Now you've a debt to repay. Am I right?
Yes?
Well, then you'll not free yourself of him till you've paid it back. But never worry. I shall devise tasks so impossible you will never complete them. Not if you go mad trying. But try your best, and your debt shall be absolved, while I shall live in peace until Master Mirror finds another aide-de-camp.
Esse cara aqui é imortal, achei que... A princípio eu achei que ele fosse um vampiro, mas o vampiro morre, a gente já matou os vampiros, eu lembro. Mas ele é simplesmente imortal, não sei se é esse o desejo que ele pediu pra esse cara, o Senhor do Espelho. Mas no fim o cara não parece ser ruim, tá ligado? Eu tô meio perdido. Lembrando que isso aqui é o começo da expansão, da primeira expansão, Heart of Stone, eu acho.
What he said about the prince, that true? You turn him into a toad?
Perhaps. Or perhaps the Aetheri Delphi ate something that disagreed with him.
Por que você sumiu?
You never know with their
Eu sumi
cuisine.
porque o computador falou que
Never
sumiu.
heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank.
Até agora parece que voltou a funcionar.
I cast the curse. Revenge for a
Parecia ser
deep
uma atualização do
disappointment.
Windows, cara.
I was another man
Eu
then.
tô usando o Windows 8,
Let
eu tô
rage
usando
get the
o Windows
better
10,
of me
todas as
and
atualizações
hollered the
do Windows
words without
começaram a
ever
crashar no
thinking
PC.
they could possibly come
Quando
true.
eu troquei de HD. Aí eu fiquei esses 3 meses tentando arrumar, não todo dia, claro, mas eu perdi a paciência. O computador funcionava, só que se eu tentava abrir um aplicativo grande, pesado, como The Witcher, como qualquer coisa que eu tentasse fazer que fosse qualquer jogo, esse é o problema, qualquer jogo, se eu abrisse o computador para ver o YouTube funcionava. E dava umas travadas, e dava um erro chamado HD100. Isso, HD100, o disco 100 em português, né? Que é quando o HD fica 100% do uso e o computador fica lento. Só que, tipo assim, durante os 3 meses eu achei que fosse a porra do HD. E no fim, era uma atualização do Windows. Então eu tô usando o Windows 8 sem atualização nenhuma, velhão, que era a versão 2008. E até agora tá funcionando, então isso eu só voltei agora a funcionar.
Could have told me the truth about the toad, having a bit of fun at my expense.
I simply wanted the beast dead. I could not know you would respond to the notice. Pure coincidence. Yeah, I must admit, when you, a witcher, answered the call, I thought it right. It's what you lot are trained to do.
Foda, mano.
Might have been able to lift the curse.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Then again, why bother?
He was a human being.
That bloody Aetheri mutt was no human. His kind does not deserve to live.
Eu acho que vai continuar funcionando. Se continuar funcionando, tamo de boa, volta a streamar aí todo dia. Se não. Mas pelo menos não era hardware, tá ligado? Porque quando é hardware é pior, porque hardware significa que eu tenho que comprar outro, tá ligado? Porque os testes que eu fiz com um HD Tune, tinha bedblock no HD, não tinha nada, tá ligado? Era só um problema de atualização mesmo. Então, de boa. Eu demorei pra contar. Mas eu consegui jogar outros jogos. Eu não streamei porque eu não pude streamar, mas eu consegui jogar, ele funcionava durante um tempinho assim, e já começava a caixar de novo, tá ligado? Conforme as atualizações vinham. Por isso eu acabei demorando, então foi demorado pra resolver. Teve uma época também que eu fiquei de saco cheio, mano. Eu fiquei muito de saco cheio, eu peguei e comecei tipo a só ficar assistindo coisas no PC mesmo, nem ficar jogando nada.
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Bossoni.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye.
Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old, but his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Primeira missão.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those two. Then, we shall speak of the third.
Any hints? Where I should go? How I might start?
You must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
Once I'm done with those two, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Fine. See you there.
Olha, uma coisa bacana
The
dessa
brother
missão,
shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
que tem gente mais-
Actually, the
muito
opposite.
mais forte.
I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
You waited for me. Nice of you.
I could hardly abandon my proxy to the whims of fate.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgerd's wishes myself.
So states the contract. Yet, nowhere does it forbid me from providing help. And something tells me
You'll need quite a bit to complete the first 2 tasks.
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where'd you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be Von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The Von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there. Oh, and take plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay, can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you. Good luck, Geralt.
Fazendo contrato, tá ligado? E meio que não tem como se livrar do cara. Não sei se vocês notaram na cara do Geralt, tá com essa marca aqui, ó. Um desenho do lado esquerdo aí, velho. Uma marca do contrato que o Geralt tem que fazer com o cara pra poder descobrir dele. Não sei quantos anos ele tem, cara. Não sei se eu tenho hora. Nossa, mano. 1 a 0 eu acabei de começar a ser. Se der, vou reclamar. Eu, na verdade, cara, eu notei que tipo, eu tô nível 36, alguma coisa assim. Eu tava procurando mod do jogo e eu vi que. Cadê meu nível? Aqui 35. E eu vi que tinha nego, velho, com nível 80, 60, 80, alguma coisa assim. Eu falei assim, caralho, velho. Porque tipo, eu tava procurando os mods, os caras mostrando lá um save de nível 80. Eu, caralho, mano. Tá ligado? Eu nem consigo imaginar chegando no nível 80 nesse jogo, cara. Bom, faz com o champ sobre a clipca. Beleza. Mas esse jogo, cara, não tem fim, mano. Na verdade, eu achei que eu ia acabar o jogo já. Eu até baixei outro já. Deixa eu mudar essa notificação aqui desse mod. Então, eu até baixei o Kingdoms Come Deliverance, que vai ser o próximo que eu vou jogar. Só que eu não... Só que pelo visto, filho, pelo que vocês estão falando, vai ter tempo ainda. Aumentar o volume do mic. Eu instalei o OBS agora, tá? Então tá meio... Cara, meu mic tá no máximo, mano. Deve ser a configuração no Windows. Pera aí. Deixa eu mexer no mixer. Tá, o mixer tá certo. O meu mic tá no máximo.
O áudio do jogo e o mic tão baixo? Porque, ó, o meu áudio tá no máximo. O meu mic tá... Tipo assim, eu tô com a configuração que eu tava antes. Porque, por sorte, o OBS ele salva. Será que não é o seu volume aí, cara? Ah, o áudio do jogo tá muito alto. O mic precisa ficar mais alto e o áudio do jogo tá muito alto? Ah, então eu vou o áudio do jogo aqui. É, o áudio muito alto. Ó, vou botar aqui no 60. Tá, vou botar no 50 aqui. Como é que tá a situação agora em comparação com a minha voz?
It's done. It's done. It's raining, of course it's going to be done.
Bom, vocês me dizem aí se achar que ficou melhor a proporção do jogo com o do mic. O do mic eu não tenho que aumentar mais não, gente. Tá no máximo. Só se eu aumentar... eu posso... Talvez eu aumentar os decibéis. Tá baixo ainda o volume do mic. Deixa eu entrar na configuração aqui que dá pra entrar no Windows pra aumentar os decibéis do mic. Cadê? Configurações do computador. Configuração do dispositivo. Não. Ai, meu Deus do céu. Eu tô com Windows 8, mano. E aí eu tô meio perdido no... Aqui. Alto-falante, microfone Realtek. É só o áudio do jogo que tava ruim? Como é que eu mexo, cara? Eu tô com a porra do Windows 8, meu irmão. Pesquisa aplicativos. Eu tô tentando. Acesso. Lupa, teclado, mouse, outras opções. Eu não conheço a interface do Windows 8. Rede, joga idioma não vai ser. Tem que ser contador de dispositivo. Vídeo, mouse, digitação. Misericórdia, velho. Eu acho que eu não sei acessar a tela de configuração da porra dessa merda desse Windows. Nunca gostei do Windows 8, cara. Ele tem uma interface tão merda, tá ligado? Tão merda. Ah, painel de controle, achei. Não é tipo intuitiva. Rádio e som. Ajustar o volume do som. Alterar sons do sistema. Gravando, microfone aqui. Configuração, reconhecimento de fala, propriedades. Níveis. Vou aumentar um pouco o nível do microfone, tá, gente? Eu vou, ó, tá no 46. Eu vou jogar no 60. Eu não sei se já deu diferença. Já deu diferença? Tá dando diferença? Blá, 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 blá. Deixa que eu testo aqui. Não muito? Calma aí, deixa eu aumentar a sensibilidade do microfone, então. Tá com 0 decibéis, eu vou aumentar pra mais 10. Agora é pra ter feito diferença. Blá, 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 blá. Meu Deus, cara, eu sou retardado. Aí, deu certo? Beleza, eu vou tirar assim, então. Era dentro do Windows mesmo, que estava muito baixo. Vamos voltar pro jogo.
I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Good. A pox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
Essa é a Shane. Eu encontrei ela dentro do esgoto quando eu fui matar o sapão.
Geralt? Are you alright? What's that on your face?
long story.
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
Conferência acadêmica.
Curious to know, what do scholars look like to your mind?
Well, all that reading's hard on the eyes, right? So they wear spectacles.
Oh, aye. Thick ones, propped on wrinkled noses, and their clothing frumpy at best.
Who've they got to dress up for? The books?
Fascinating, really. But if I were you, I'd make sure no medic ever overhears you.
Mas você sabe que até uns 10 anos atrás tinha um mito mesmo, cara.
She might just refuse to stitch you back up.
De que se você lesse demais, cansava a vista. Tanto que é por isso que você encontra óculos de leitura, tá ligado? Besteira. Ih, será que a gente vai pegar a Shani?
Come on. This some kind of secret? You embarrassed? She's quite fetching, and you're, well, none too handsome, but a witcher. Lasses like your type. Come now, fess up, you fancy her or not?
Por isso as coisas têm modo escuro. Ah, não. O lance do modo escuro é por causa da luz que vem do monitor, porque na verdade é uma parada que eu tô querendo comprar, na verdade eu tô querendo comprar o auto-óculos. O monitor, ele gera um tipo de luz, é tipo uma luz ultravioleta, tá ligado? Eu esqueci o nome nos detalhes. Tem um tipo de lente que protege contra a luz, mas isso é luz de monitor, porque essa luz é diferente. Quando for de leitura, é só tipo papel ali, na teoria, entendeu? Agora o problema é que isso aqui é luz no olho. Aí esses modos escuros realmente faz sentido. Agora o fato de você ler e cansar a vista é... Pra mim aqui eu precisava de um óculos desse, por causa que eu fico muito perto do monitor, tá ligado? Eu fico o quê? 3 palmos no monitor? Pra eu ficar cego de palito.
It'd take a blind man to shrug and turn away.
Too true. Meantime, you witches have got especially sharp senses.
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage. Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals.
Delfos é a hora da anatomia.
At the most, in 3-4 days, the
Eu
infection
entendo
should
porra
recede.
nenhuma.
I thank you, in Redania's glorious name.
Serving the Redanian cause now?
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
Não, provavelmente é um personagem de outro jogo que eu não lembro.
Aside from the incident in the sewers, we last saw each other. Must have been in Vizima.
Não, cara. Eu acho que eu vi ela no segundo jogo. Num esgoto também.
What have you been doing since?
Well, I left Vizima and returned to Oxenfurt, proceeded to finish my doctorate, and then opened a practice. Shortly thereafter, war broke out, and I was press-ganged into the Redanian Medical Corps.
So what now? Radovid's dead.
But the war's not over yet. The chaos continues. I'm still very much needed.
Ah, e a gente matou o Rodovit. A gente não, né? A gente fez parte do plot.
At least I live at home now, and I treat the ill, as is my calling. Though I must always be ready, for at any time the Redanians might knock with some painfully urgent assignment.
Shani, I need your help this time.
I'd guessed this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on your face?
Tá óbvio, né?
And you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
Where do I start? All right. monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad, and this toad was actually a prince, an Ophiri one at that.
And I'm a Kaviri duchess.
It's the truth, uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage showed up, captured me.
Cara, só com o Garrett nessas coisas.
Dim freed me.
Who's this?
Imagina, cara, você vai lá matar o... O cara vai lá matar um sapo, meu irmão, que no fim o sapo era um príncipe, e o cara é capturado, cara, estavam levando ele em navio, cara, pra esse país, e aí aparece esse capeta e fala, mano, eu vou ajudar você, tá ligado, mas você tem que me pagar, bota a marca na cara dele, o maluco dá um jeito de explodir a porra do navio, tá ligado? Só com o Garrett mesmo, cara.
Met him a while back in White Orchard. At the time, he claimed he dealt in mirrors.
Mirrors? Buy one from him that grants your wishes?
Something like that. He helped me out of a bind. Now he expects me to fulfill some nobleman's wishes in return. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, and show him the time of his life.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, and we'll see.
Só uma cuzona pra caralho, né, mano?
Necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
Odim told me how to
Sapo
do it.
precisa de água, tá ligado?
Necromancy involved. Gave me this.
E jogar sal
concoction that
resseca
summons ghosts.
sapo. Eles
I'll need a
morrem
sensor, too.
com sal. Queimado
That can be
praticamente.
arranged. They keep one in a
Mas
storehouse.
muita gente fazia isso, conheci gente fazer isso também. Eu acho que eu cheguei a jogar sal em sapo
Don't
também.
mention it. But I
Mas não
still
por
don't
maldade,
like
cara.
this.
Tipo assim, joga o sal do sapo que acontece tal coisa. Tchá!
Neither do I, but I don't really have any options.
Como motivo
Gotta
de
summon
ficar
that
jogando
ghost.
sal no sapo assim, eu nunca entendi
I
também,
understand.
cara.
Whose
Mas-
ghost is it?
Olgierd von Everek's brother.
Eu tinha um outro colega que já deixava
Von
sol na
Everett.
porta, velho. Pra evitar
In my
lobisomem.
third year at
Durante a
Oxenford,
noite.
we had to choose an elective.
Vocês
My
lembram?
options were pearls of wisdom from the hierarchs,
Sus-
or
20 anos atrás.
famous Redanian dynasties. I chose the latter. Here it is. Von Igrid, Von Estiken, Von Everett. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vladimir. He lies in the family crypt near their manor.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'm off.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art. I'd love to see it. Why don't I bring the censer? We can meet at the entrance.
Sabe? Tem uma parada. Porque, como vocês sabem, saiu o The Witcher da Netflix já faz um tempo atrás. Eu achei uma merda. E tem uma coisa, cara, que ninguém nunca pegou, cara, de The Witcher. Que fala assim, o Geralt, ele é pegador. Ele é pegador. Só que os caras interpretam mal a noção de pegador do The Witcher com a série, por exemplo. O Geralt, mano, ele não é o pegador do tipo charmoso, tá ligado? Aquele chavecas, mini, pai, pega. O Geralt, ele é puto, ele é escravo de buceta, velho. Tá ligado? Todas as minas, cara, que topa o Geralt. Ele não tem autoridade nenhuma, meu irmão, nenhuma. Elas falam, velho, eu vou fazer tal coisa. Ele fala, não, foda-se a sua opinião, tá ligado? É isso, velho. Geralt não tem autoridade nenhuma com nada, velho. O cara é um escravo de buceta. Ele é pegador, ele é. Mas ele geralmente é pegador não por charme. Porque todas as minas que ele pega é mina que ele ajudou, tá ligado? Ele vira amigo dessas minas. Você pode ver as minas que ele encontra, cara. É tudo mina que ele conversa aí, mano. Como é que você tava anos atrás? Todos os jogos é a mesma coisa, cara. E aí eles fizeram aquele Geralt, cara, que faz aquele charminho assim, porra. Calma aí, surgiu muita coisa aqui agora. Eu já tive paralisia do sono e fiquei vendo aranhas no teto no quarto, velho. Paralisia do sono, ouvi falar que é pesado, mano. Só que não sei como é que funciona. Eu já vi aranha também, mano. Quando eu era moleque eu já acordei, só que era sonho. Eu tava dormindo na parede branca, moleque dormindo assim. Eu tive um pesadelo com aranha. E eu tenho medo de aranha, velho. Eu tenho até hoje. Tá parecendo uma aranha aqui, velho. Ó. Vou mostrar. Vou mostrar. Dá pra ver aqui? Aqui, ó. Eu deixo do lado, meu irmão. Eu deixo do lado aqui, ó, o meu veneno. Porque aqui na frente é mato, grama. E grama é uma merda pra trazer aranha, velho. Eu não gosto de aranha. Então eu fico equipado já aqui com o meu Mortem mais 5, Vorpal, tá ligado? Se aparecer, ó. Psh, entendeu? E aí eu tava dormindo, acordei, mano. Eu comecei a ver aranha assim na parede. Eu acordei assim, ó. Manja, quando você acorda achando que é verdade. Pá, pá, tá ligado? Socando a parede, meu irmão. Aí eu, porra, já tive uma treta dessa. Mas não é paralisia do sono. Quem é fã de Dead or Alive? Eu já joguei muito Dead or Alive. Se é o jogo que eu tô pensando, que tem as meninas de biquíni, eu não joguei os recentes, eu joguei os antigos. Mas eu lembro de, tipo, no videogame você tinha a opção de aumentar a sua idade, tá ligado? Dentro das opções do jogo. E tinha um truquezinho que se você aumentar a sua idade até 99, até a idade máxima lá, os peitos balançavam mais, tá ligado? Dead or Alive sempre foi essa parada sexualizada.
Faster.
Mas não era ruim o jogo não, cara. Era um jogo decente e tinha tetas. Então...
Take it easy.
Fala aí, babá, como é que você tá, cara? Fala um tempo mesmo, hein, velho. Eu quase que não volto a streamar, babá. Você que me lembrou. Eu tava planejando voltar a streamar, mas não ia ser pra agora não. Eu ia testar mais o computador. Aí você mandou uma mensagem, eu, porra, mano, é verdade, vou tentar streamar. E aí eu voltei. Pra mim é sortudo mesmo, cara. Esse é o lance, mano. Ah, então, mano, eu tava de saco cheio, eu faço a barba com... Eu faço a barba com cortador de cabelo, tá ligado? Eu não faço com gilete. Aí mês passado, tava fazendo a barba assim, eu tava incomodado. Eu falei assim, mano, o cabelo tá enchendo o saco. Quer saber, foda-se. E fiz, foda-se, tá ligado? Fiquei careca. Interessante é que eu rapei máquina 0. O que acontece? Eu tô com esse fone de ouvido aqui, certo? E o cabelo tá crescendo e eu tô com fone de ouvido. O que tá acontecendo é isso aqui, ó. Não sei se dá pra ver. Meu cabelo tá crescendo torto, mano. Onde fica o fone, tá ligado? Tá crescendo torto, meu irmão. Porque, tipo, ele tá crescendo e eu tô com fone. Eu fico no computador muito tempo. E agora tá assim. Tá uma ondinha assim, meu cabelo. Ele vai começar a crescer, vai ficar um buraco. Falou, Zen, cara. Valeu por passar aí, hein, mano. Até agora o PC parece que tá de boa mesmo. Desde que eu resolvi o problema, como comentei com você, parecia ser o Windows, né? Alguma atualização. Aí eu... Nossa, eu odeio esse sistema de notificação. Mas parece ser a atualização do Windows, cara. Até agora tá liso.
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty.
Não joguei muito em off não, Alibaba. Eu terminei o jogo base, mas foi tipo uns 2 dias atrás. Eu consegui jogar alguns jogos. Eu acho que o único jogo que eu terminei... Na verdade eu terminei 2 jogos nesse coisa, só que meu PC ficava dando pau, tá ligado? Eu não tive estabilidade, são jogos que eu terminei em tipo 2, 3 dias. Mas eu terminei Shadow of War. Terminei Pathfinder. Mas isso foi em 3 meses. Eu terminei 2 jogos em 3 meses por causa dos programas do computador. E aí anteontem eu voltei a jogar The Witcher. Eu joguei um pouco The Witcher. Depois da última formatação que eu fiz. Joguei um pouco The Witcher, acabei terminando o jogo base, foi um pouco decepcionante. E comecei a expansão nova. E agora eu tô mais ou menos no começo da expansão nova.
Didn't know you were getting married?
Not mine, silly. My friends. This garland's not for me. Speaking of which, would you go with me?
Claro,
Sure,
né?
why not?
Wonderful.
Geraldão,
It's a date.
o sortudo.
Remember to bring the sensor?
Of course. Some soldiers
Então,
nearly caught me slipping it into
é que eu
my
só vi o
satchel.
final do jogo base, né? Eu quero ver o final do sangue, vinho e sangue. Da última expansão, que é o final que fecha tudo bonitinho mesmo. Mas o final que eu peguei foi o final que ele...
Thanks.
Foi o final que a Ciri vira... Era...
Shall we?
Que o Geralt e a Ciri passam um tempo caçando, ela vira um Witcher. Passa um tempo caçando com ele. Ele se aposenta com a Yennefer.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
E eles se cometendo até se aposentar. Só que então, esse período que eu tô jogando tem que ser antes da aposentadoria e provavelmente depois da Ciri ter virado Witcher já. Mas eu acho que não é o final definitivo, cara, porque um dos finais eu tenho certeza que rola uma parada, tá ligado? Com a Ciri foi tipo muito rápido. E eu fiz toda a sidequest, então eu acho que vai ter mais um final pra completar ainda. Ah, é. Deixa eu mexer nessa parada aqui. Opções. Notificações. Notificações. Eu queria desligar, mano. Use cabe... Ah. Acho que dá pra desligar isso aqui. Não preciso saber o que eu peguei, tá ligado? Filha da puta. Acabei de apertar o botão.
That looks just a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. Wait here.
Olha, pensando bem no jogo base, a gente pegou quem? A Triss?
If there's any trouble, just yell.
Mas a Triss a gente não comeu. Geralt não comeu a Triss na nossa versão aqui porque a gente não... Eu já tinha optado pelo roleplay da Yennefer. Mas a gente só deu um beijinho nela. O que a gente pegou então foi Yennefer e foi aquela outra maga loira. Que no fim fugiu com um dos Witchers, cara, da Escola do Lobo. Aquele mais cuzão.
Será que isso funciona ainda?
Funciona. Pelo visto funciona, Guilherme. Pelo visto funciona. Sorte que a configuração com o OBS carrega as configurações. Beleza, o caminho é pra lá, mas eu quero dar uma explorada aqui. Porque eu quero achar a armadura da Escola do Gato nível 5. Tá trancado.
Wraiths.
Caralho, hein? Encaixei as duas no canto. A gente ainda tá jogando na dificuldade máxima Marcha da Morte. Deixa eu ver isso aqui primeiro.
Probably shouldn't touch that. Vladimir von Everek, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
Beleza. Você é um novo item de missão. Prepare-se. Tá. Será que é esse? Ah, não, esse aqui.
Life and death, fire and blood. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought.
Também não, esse é o Vladimir, né? Mas também achei...
Arise as a friend, for I am no foe.
Sempre é, né? O mesmo nome.
Arise from
Sempre
the
tem
dust,
Van, alguma
ye whose
coisa.
blood I have brought.
Até num jogo que eu testei,
Arise as a friend, for I am no
o Total War, Warhammer 2,
Return and walk midst the living.
e tem uma facção de vampiros lá que é a mesma coisa, cara. Um dos personagens era Isabella Van Corsen.
Life and death, fire and blood. Time to light the votive fire.
Joguei, cara, muito tempo atrás. Mas a gente tinha combinado de jogar, a gente não jogou junto. Eu não cheguei a baixar porque eu precisei formatei o PC e tal. Mas eu já cheguei a jogar, não joguei de novo. Eu tô disposto a jogar.
Fire and blood, life and death.
Você gostou?
I summon ye, whose blood I
Pra quem gosta de... Não, demorou, nós joga, cara. Porque o... Desses jogos de... Eu esqueci o nome, cara. Eu esqueci o nome. De arena, tipo de arena, esqueci. Mas tipo Dota e LoL, ele é mais gostoso de jogar, mano. Não tem que comprar item, é só as spell. Muito mais suave, cara. Os outros enchem o saco.
Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everett.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
É mais team play, cara. Se você ganha XP, eu ganho XP, tá ligado? Não tem esse negócio de eu ganhar mais XP que você, por exemplo. É o time inteiro que ganha.
How this mortal obtained the family's blood. For Von Evereck's rise only for Von Evereck blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again. I'll rip out your heart. Kill him, Von Everex. For Olgierd's blood.
Not that.
Padrão.
My. Ornery whoresons those Von Everecks, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir von Evereck, brother to Olgierd.
Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is. Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on important business.
I'm a swiving corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Esses desenhos, a cara do Geralt tinha... Não tinha não, que é O que aconteceu é que nessa expansão, um cara, o Senhor dos Espelhos, a gente foi capturado. A gente se fudeu, tá ligado? A gente foi fazer uma quest, matar um monstro, a gente foi capturado. A gente ia morrer, tá ligado? E aí esse cara, o Senhor dos Espelhos, fez um trato com o Geralt. Ó, eu vou te ajudar, mas você vai ter que cumprir uma tarefa pra mim. O que a gente tá fazendo aqui são as tarefas que esse cara mandou. Só que o contrato, esse maluco botou essa marca na cara do Geralt pra lembrar o Geralt do contrato dele. Eu não sei se tem um efeito negativo essa marca, tá ligado? Se o Geralt não cumprir, o que acontece? Mas essa marca foi esse maluco que colocou na cara dele. Por causa disso, e é por isso que a gente tá aqui.
Get a lot of visitors?
At times, not often. For when someone does drop by, the whole band comes out to play.
Fun-loving family.
True. We're famed for our love of revelry and rumbles. We Von Evericks have brawled and raided for generations. It's tradition. Naturally, with raids comes loot, so we always had the means to celebrate right lavishly. Towards the end of my life was when things went sour. But no point poking at old wounds. Just days before I died, my brother claimed he'd found a way to dig us out, restore our state.
Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Corona deu 30 de férias. O vírus? É mesmo, cara. Fechou as escolas, fechou tudo, não, mano. Esse bagulho tá tenso, cara. Vai ter uma galera. De onde você é, ô Alibaba mesmo? Pra saber se você tá perto de morrer ou não. Eu tô safe aqui por enquanto.
Listen, feels like I should know Olgierd
Santa
better.
Catarina?
Tell me something about
Cidade
it.
grande ou pequena?
Oh, a fantastic chap.
Eu não sei o quão
A
grande
true
Joinville
cavalier.
é.
You won't find another like him in all Redania. The best there is for a drink or a
Caralho.
brawl. We were
Aqui
pups
teve
when we
alguns também, mas por
started
enquanto
riding out
é
on
suspeita
raids.
só.
Wet behind the ears. Borderland villagers shat their trousers at the very sound of the word Olgierd. I was his second in command, leading a band of rogues who'd ride through fire for us.
Sound like common bandits. Any difference?
Mas essa parada é séria, mano.
Us? Bandits?
Você é louco.
Watch your words. True, some of our swordsmen were mindless brawlers, but not Olgierd. Always curious, took an interest in all things. He devoured books, adored paintings, and loved the most beautiful maid in the world.
Don't mean to pry, but just a little
Tive que
curious
baixar
how you
algum jogo
died.
pra ser do terror, mano.
No need to be shy.
Tô com 3 jogos instalados
Folk
aqui.
love such stories. I'd love this one too, were it not to end with my death.
So how'd it happen?
On raids, it was our custom to storm the alderman's hut and then order the local clods to bring us kegs of spirit. And provide willing wenches to squeeze and churn about. Then, sadly, an ambush. Outmanned 5 to 1.
Eu acho que o jogo que tinha sido escolhido era o Resident Evil 7, eu acho, não era?
Crushed my skull like an eggshell between an upturned oak table and the stone floor.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show
Vamos
you
começar
the
com
time of
Resident
your
Evil
life.
7, porque o Outlast 2
Is that so? Now that, sir,
tô com medo
is
de
a
cagar nas
brother.
minhas calças.
I've been dead for years.
Eu
Yet he
joguei um,
still
mano,
looks after me.
consegui que eu tô
After
jogando,
my
tá ligado?
sins. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils!
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and funk? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
E se tivesse, tipo, uma mulher, tá ligado? Morta, fantasma. Pronto.
I will go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a way to make it possible.
How?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
Trazer alguém pro cá possuir, vai.
Guess I could bring someone here, and you could borrow their body just for the night.
You wish me to possess someone?
Yeah?
Say I agree. Whose body would I inhabit?
Dunno. One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no, no, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swineherd.
Frescura do caralho.
I've a better idea.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh yes. Yes, it is.
Geralt, wake up. Open your eyes. Where are the smelling salts?
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promised to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt, what's happened to you?
Geralt? I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
It's his fault.
A pleasure to meet you, my sweet.
Whose?
His. You know, Olgierd's brother.
Eu não
Geralt,
vê.
there's no one else here.
Caralho!
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Leave Shani out of this.
Ah, is that a name? Lovely. A perfect name for a perfect lass.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him. His mind, his intent.
What if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid.
Right then, Sugar Plum. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I
Também tô
take it
achando.
you're Vladimir now.
Tem gente achando que vai dar uma merda.
Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
Ah, eu posso escolher o bagulho.
My sentiments exactly. Between you and me, this Witcher fellow is an awful bore.
Only sometimes.
Ha! Seems we're kindred spirits. So, off to the nearest hedgerow?
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. My ginger muffin.
Docinho de coco,
you shall
mano.
enjoy an evening to top all others.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
Esse maluco que tá dublando o Garrett é muito bom, cara. Dá pra perceber, tá ligado?
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour?
Óbvio que eu tô planejando botar a Shan na
You have my
coleção.
word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then the halo
Ou talvez a gente fale que a gente é, ou alguma coisa assim, e aí aproveita a situação, tá ligado?
Let's say we were more than friends, once upon a time.
You tried to hide it, but I smelled a tryst.
Tradução
I know a
excelente.
thing or two about men, you see. A shame, though. I'd have satisfied her well, but no
Sinto
cavalier
cheiro de
would
trepada.
rot in another's garden. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward. I'll be right behind you.
Não tava esperando que ele fosse possuir o Geralt mesmo, cara. Realmente não esperava. Eu saio daqui.
Keep your paws off her.
This whole Witcher's life.
Por que ele tá segurando a espada?
Those signs. I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your Witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight. What I would rather is what matters.
É isso? Não entendi.
Bloody fine mount. Good stance. Powerful rump. Stable withers. Well, well.
See you know your horses.
I should say so. My two greatest passions in life. Mares and maidens.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgierd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine.
Not
Old
so fast,
cocksucker Yaramir caught us. Those were the days.
Tá. Mas eu não mudei a cela dele. Já tava com essa cela. Mas eu acho que é a melhor cela do jogo. A não ser que na expansão eles deem alguma cela melhor, mas... Do expansão base eu acho que é a melhor. Mas no começo ele não aguentava correr muito não, né?
eu aumentei um nível da armadura. Tá um nível 4, tier 4. O próximo agora eu sei que é nível tier 5. Fala.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
O último cara de R$3?
Behold.
Se for esse cara, ele deu doação no dia que meu PC deu pau. E nunca chegou a aparecer na tela. Coitado do cara, mano.
Let's go.
O cara fez doação, o PC deu pau. Eu só fui notar a doação quando eu vi no Streamlabs o story.
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
Oh no, we're not gonna steal.
Come now, we're merely borrowing.
Nossa, mas que porcaria de roupa também, né? O cara vai roubar.
Ah, this'll do wonderfully.
Não, não parece. Ó, tá estiloso mesmo, o cara deu um jeito.
Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made.
Ficou maneiro mesmo, cara? Se desse pra usar uma armadura assim.
One must wear shoes to a wedding.
Parece o estilo do Game of Thrones, aquele maluco lá. Eu não lembro o nome dele. Ele só que usava uma roupa dessa dourada. Rapaz, o cara vai estragar o sapatão?
May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
Pô, eu vou pegar o fantasma e eu vou flertar com ela. Tá vendo? Geralt café pequeno perto de mim.
You see? Geralt's been a pill, a nag. That all changes today.
Dramatically, I'd say. He's never been very talkative to start with.
He's been a fool, but I shall make up for that now. Will you marry me?
A big step, but I will think about
O
it.
cara é loucaço, velho.
For now, we should simply enjoy my friend's wedding. May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
What, for example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed sometimes.
Relaxed? So you think I'm uptight?
What I mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life, instead of going around solving everyone's problems.
Geralt não é o super pegador.
I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hardtack. Luckily, you've got me.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way, my strawberry. damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear Bob. Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brew it in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
Look! Come. Time to meet and be greeted.
I shan't stray a step from your side.
Time to say hello. Be nice now.
Vai com recém-casados. Legal que ele anda com a mão na cintura.
All the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn.
Eu acho que não é muito difícil não. O problema é a maneira como espalha, né?
And her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
Mano do céu. Eu quero ver o que esse cara tem pra falar, velho.
Aren't you an extraordinary beauty, my dear?
Why, thank you.
You had your pick of gents, I'm sure.
Where is this going?
I'm attempting to discern why she chose you, Jonas.
Mean you don't approve of my wife's choice?
I've no skin in this game. I ask out of pure curiosity.
Well, rein it in, or I shall have to explain my wife's choice to you hands-on. Out of pure pleasure.
Why so testy, friend? Have I insulted you? Merely told your wife she was a beautiful woman, yet here I'm threatened instead of getting thanks. Have some manners.
Geralt, that's enough. She simply fell in love, that's that. Jonas, I'm sure my friend meant no offense.
Aldona seems a curious choice for a bride. Did she come with a hefty dowry?
I assure you, Witcher, my choice had naught to do with coin.
Jonas' family is far better off than mine. They're a textile manufacturer.
It took a lot of convincing to get Mother to agree to our, as some would have it, mesalliance.
You never told me. Whatever happened to fortune is of no import to me and my family.
It isn't. Jonas told me the same. That your background doesn't bother him.
Never does. Not at love's first blossoming. But give it time. 5 years and you'll find few things that don't bother you.
I'm beginning to find what you say bothersome. I don't know where you're from, but in these parts it is rude to insult newlyweds at a wedding.
Insult? I'm merely warning you. Know a thing or two about life, you see.
Geralt and his jests. He has a strange sense of humor.
Very
Vai
strange.
foder o casamento, mano.
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove. You will help her, will you not?
That is between me and her. You needn't butt in.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So
cara é
I ask
maluco,
you
velho.
as your brother-in-law, will you help her?
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start. We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your
A cara da noiva, velho.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
Eu acho que ele vai comer a noiva
Perhaps
ainda,
you will
cara.
catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
A cara da noiva, velho. Mãozinha na cintura. Participe da atividade do casamento até meia-noite. Vamos ver que merda ele vai fazer.
He arrived, that's certain. I saw him myself.
So, if he arrived, why is he not here now?
The bloody dog chased him away.
O cachorro.
None other. Hideous mutt.
Oh, bother. Means we're missing a fire eater and a
É
dog.
aquele cachorro grandão.
Missing hound, it seems. Perhaps we can be of service. My first Witcherly investigation of goose pimples.
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her. Wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, who scope, sizzle, sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear. Diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers, but we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Before I can begin my Witcherly investigation, I require guidance, clues. Tell me all you know. Everything.
Well, the fire eater arrived around noon. Ate his fill of food, not fire. Then went for a stroll to air some gases, he said. That horror demon saw him and started barking like a thing possessed.
Why so?
Haven't a clue. Didn't like the man, sent something awry. Perhaps that the man swallowed fire. Animals fear fire.
If I feared, it would have fled, not given chase.
Damn fool dog. How can you know? But it snapped its chain and chased the fire eater into the woods.
Foolish or not, it's our son-in-law's beloved pet. There'll be hell to pay if it goes missing.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Oh, mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a Witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
Olha o jeito que ele anda, velho. Que tipo de comentário será que ele vai fazer?
Dog made these tracks true, but a small one. Judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now.
How goes the search?
No discoveries of note as yet, but I shan't give up. This Witcher work suits me swimmingly. A broken branch, as if one too heavy sought to scamper up this tree. Seems our fire eater swallows a great deal more than fire. Or perhaps someone was merely gathering kindling. Ah, there is joy in this ferreting.
Ah, tá lá. Como que ele corre? Corre normal. Mas não tem uma arma pra enfrentar ele. Bom, apesar que eu acho que não vai ser da base da porrada, né? Porque vai ser um cachorro. Ó, o maluco tá em cima da árvore mesmo. Apesar de ir pra lá ou coisa, ele tá indicando que o maluco tá aqui já, então...
Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Eu também achei que o cachorro fosse enorme.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Ele consegue fazer sinais, será?
Roll over.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Eu acho que tem, cara. Não tem nada no máximo, na verdade. Eu acho que as minhas skills é que não tem como eu upar mais, porque não tem mais slot, tá ligado? Mas a armadura eu sei que tem pelo menos mais um tier, que é o tier 5. E tem mais level pra pegar. Acabei de upar nível 36.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
E pelo que os caras falaram, cara, essa expansão com a outra tem muito tempo de jogo ainda.
Bottoms up.
Mas os Witchers são resistentes à bebida. Vai ser difícil ficar bêbado.
Cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
You're a man whose trade is literally to play with fire. How can you fear a tiny runt of a dog?
Was a monster. A demon.
So you said. You're a stoneless coward, sir. That's that.
Oh, beg your pardon. I'm not a coward. I'm cautious. Know what become of a fire eater who paid no heed to caution?
I suppose he might singe his tongue.
Guessed it. Settles that misunderstanding.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery, how does it work?
Oh, they'd toss me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. So choose wisely.
This here's assault. He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
I got this special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done here. Goodbye.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
Listen, I'll give you some more coin and you'll go back to the wedding.
Are you daft? This extortionist's already got his due.
Take it or leave it.
Right. Fantasma.
Convincing.
Honorless prick. Olgerd had it right. All artists are whores.
Let's go. Coming or not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
To the wedding, then. Perhaps I'll find some more interesting diversions there.
Eu acho que eu preciso upar aqui. Eu não preciso mais de pontos. Festa bem morta. É uma parada que eu tô querendo fazer. Que faz tempo que eu não mexo aqui. Barra marker. Festa bem morta. Agora que eu lembrei que dá pra fazer marcadores pra poder fazer o bagulho depois. Eu acho que eu vou tentar... Por que eu não consigo? Se fuder, eu vou upar o bagulho. Pra eu poder fazer o poderzinho Jedi dele. Se eu upar mais, eu consigo usar na... Tô com 2 pontos sobrando mesmo, não tem onde pagar. Saco.
There, that, as much as your cock's a tentpole. Hide, blind fool.
Bosta. Delfos morreu duas vezes. Que porra é essa, mano? Como é que você vai saber se eu morri ou não? Acho que não tem um registro direto do jogo do olho.
Not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master. Believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you.
Ah, mas eu não tô botando minhas mortes.
Spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please.
Meu Deus, cara.
I invite all to witness the spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire.
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while
Meu
alive.
Deus, acho que ele vai se queimar, quer ver? O maluco tá bebaço, né, velho? Ah, diz pra mim que ele vai se explodir, velho. Uma tocha desse tamanho, como é que vai enfiar na garganta?
tem nada, mano. Uma tocha soprou ali.
Ah, my first Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain.
Ok. Vamos mexer com as mulheres aqui.
Drink with us. Don't make us beg. We're toasting the newlyweds.
Yes, Witcher? Oh. What? The guards have got themselves a brothel in the dungeon, where they keep the witches.
My dad doesn't like us.
How'd you know?
Será que é com esse aqui?
Give us a kiss.
Aqui, ó.
Drink with us.
I never say no to a lady, to your fair beauty, and to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, White Wolf.
Ai, finalmente ficou grog. Ué?
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
I believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches.
Felpudas e madura.
That's enough. Get going. Drunken Randy. Nothing good's ever come of that mix.
Tá, é pra ter alguma coisa aqui em cima, mas não tem subida. Tome uma pra gente.
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never cool. May the sire many a bear, and the gobs coin.
Whoa, greetings.
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig and lose a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
Dança pra caralho, hein? Olha aí, hein? Quem já viu o Geraldão dançando? É, mas cadê a Shani? O cara tá falando, mas não tá aqui. Olha os bugs. Tá, é pra ter uma... Ah, eu deveria encontrar uma subida ali. Tá, foda-se. Aqui. Não. Aqui, ó.
Look there, Shani. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us scamper.
But how so? Just like that?
There aren't that many ways to scale a ladder.
We suppose it would.
Let's see. Come now.
Just like that.
Tá de costa.
I'm all ears. What would you have us talk about? I'm sorry, converse.
Well, when it comes right down to it,
Yes.
you see, the thing is,
Come now, spit it out. Yes, just as I thought. Come, it's time we return.
Será que meu filho não...
What's just as you thought? I find you intimidating.
Loudly lowing cows only ever give a little milk.
I've only ever dealt with simple maids, whereas you're a surgeon. I believe I was right not to just take you and... Well, I was right to take the more romantic approach.
Oh, all right. Now come, we returned your ourselves. Let's do just that.
Ah, então meio que tipo... Ele pega, mas ele pega basicamente prostituta, tá ligado? Ele não tem a manha do bagulho, tá ligado? Caralho, velho.
Descobrindo a verdade sobre o imortal, hein?
Look. Munchkin's playing cards.
In the mood to lighten Geralt's purse?
Geralt won't mind. He's wild about cards.
Não. Não vou jogar carta. Eu odeio essa porra desse jogo.
Bring me my shoe! Quick now! It's getting shameful.
É, porque até agora não pegou ninguém, pensando bem, né?
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with 1 foot bed. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
What's all this then?
They're playing
É porque eu nunca joguei Gwent.
Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged.
Vamos ver o que acontece, né?
Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come.
Olha a cara da mina.
Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
E depois vestiu o sapatão molhado.
Observe.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to think that slipping will be easy, don't he?
He tilts a bit too. Let's see how good.
Só isso? Ah, tem outro ali. Nossa senhora, ele devia catar todo o sapato que tinha aqui. Sapato da festa inteira. Vamos ver se tem mais um indicator. Acho que aqui é uns 4. Acho que não tem mais nenhum. Ou na verdade tem, porque ainda não atualizou a porra da quest. Não acredito que eu tô catando sapato no meio do lago. Não tem cutscene, não tem nem não tem nem animação pra cutscene, cara. Porque o Witcher é in-game também. Ele só tem cutscene no começo, todo o resto é in-game, cara.
Damn mucky that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes overtossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in
Isso aqui, por exemplo, é tudo in-game.
For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is on.
Meu Deus, é o tempo todo a conversa do cara, né, velho?
Thank you.
Conversa do cara é o tempo todo.
Kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
Acabou o quest.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster till we expire.
E aí, Geraldão, perdeu, hein? Mas o jogo é interessante, né? Ele apresenta a chance pra gente, a gente pensa que o jogador vai pegar, porque o jogador fala, vou pegar, né? No Fifio, vai ser o malucão do fantasma.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his
Ah, o cara do espelho.
Charlie. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for our loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Só tem os dois dançando.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
They say dance is a mere foretaste of more intimate interaction.
Oh yeah.
Who says this?
I do, for one.
I do wonder what you mean by intimate interaction.
Oh, it's a fascinating process. One you as a scholar and medic might find especially interesting. I'd gladly explain it in detail, but it's horribly loud in here. See the ladder? Leads to a loft. Surely there we'd not be disturbed while investigating the nature of intimate interaction.
Olha aí.
Seems the music in the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
Olha aí.
Not sure I do.
E não é o Geraldão.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
What do you mean, hands to myself? That'd be no fun at all. Besides, I thought you too would enjoy it.
Well, I like to kiss. And get kissed. But mostly with one person at a time. And there's two of you in there.
Aye, yet only one did what set your heart aflame. Me.
Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's adrip.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Definitivamente o Geralt não teria.
Forced myself? It was an innocent kiss, not more.
Queria ter feito o mesmo com ele, mas
That should make me angry.
Don't get me wrong. I've thought about doing just that a few times, but
what?
But I'm not going to talk about it with him here. We can discuss it once he's gone.
I'll hold you to that.
Perhaps a bit of thanks is in order. Seems I've snared the little Robin for you.
You can shut up now.
What's going on now?
Nothing. Never mind. Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I'm surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped it on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away. The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
Fale com os seus espelhos.
Gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dim. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother. That you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from
Mano, que é esse cara, velho?
someone like you? Meaning, no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
I came here to revel, enjoy myself, not to discuss my brother.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want me to talk to you about him.
Olgierd was my brother and my friend. Never have there been more loyal comrades than us.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it. I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me. But I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Quem é esse maluco, velho?
Shani, I'm sorry.
It's all right. That was... forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
All lies, not a word of truth. Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
Look at them fools falling over themselves to catch a painted pig. Smearing their wedding garb with...
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned king of the swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
King of the swineherds, eh? And what's this king get exactly? A king's ransom, I would hope?
No coin. Honours the prize. King gets a crown of laurels he pins to his saddle, rides about with pride that he's king of the swineherds.
You mentioned some trifles for the lasses. Are they worthwhile at least?
For certain! Lovely, every last one. Pretty as a painting. Win and see for yourself.
Posso que nem a mulher, velho.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a
Apanhou pro
pen.
porco, velho.
Let the witcher
Vou pensar
give
que
it a
porco é
run.
grande, velho. Pesado, derruba mesmo. Tá.
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing.
Tem que levar isso pra onde?
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker.
Tá, você foi andandinho aqui, ó.
Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you.
Como é que eu faço? Tá, vou dar uma corridinha. Aí.
You see that, Shani? One big pen.
Tomar no cu mesmo. Vai, porco. Aê, aê, aê! Morreu. Morreu o porco.
You foolish peasants. Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Master Witcher, we ain't seen such pig-chasing skill in a long time.
Your family had an ample pen, didn't they? Go on, admit it.
My family had many pens, but that in no way means I had any practice chasing pigs.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
And the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting favour. Yeah.
Sabia, velho, que ia ser isso.
Just don't go hiding it in some pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
A coroa do rei do
What do you
rebanho.
say to that, Shani? Ever witnessed such agility?
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs through mud.
Algo pra se ter
You're a
orgulho.
joy to watch.
Algo pra se ter orgulho.
How does my heart's captor like the prize I won for her?
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely, truly. I've always dreamed of owning one.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl, that's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still, yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everek does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Doeu muito quando você caiu do céu, é isso?
Did it hurt terribly, my sweet?
What?
When you fell from the heavens.
Why, Sarah?
Shh, my dear. No more words.
Cantada
I
de
shall make
pedreiro,
a
hein?
true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? But really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how...
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Lesky, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our Da on his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. Now, where's a plowing fence board when you need it?
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
O cara não vai no soco, mano. O cara vai pegar o Paulão mesmo. Todo mundo tá de...
The perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit for your job, you ploughing gentlefolk.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me. Bears him to take a licking from the board. And with a maiden watching. Had enough, peasant spawn. Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett. A Witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired
Eu bati
of
nos
looking
três
for
irmãos dela.
slack yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
Na verdade, o Geralt nem cortei.
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fala.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Eu tô querendo fazer, só que eu não tô fazendo porque eu quero primeiro terminar o jogo. Porque eu vou ter que ficar instalar e desinstalar mods, tô com medo de bugar. Então eu preciso terminar o jogo primeiro, porque daí foda-se, tá ligado? Posso instalar e foda-se. Se der pau, foda-se no save também. E aí fica de boa. Agora... Ah, mas aquele é só como instalar. Mas eu tô pensando talvez fazer uns reviews, falar sobre os mods, tá ligado? Então acho que isso daí talvez renda.
A hazard of the trade, my love. I'm clearly a bit out of practice. But point out the next young miss, and I will gladly
Esse cara de review não é nada, mano. Bom, apesar que pra quem tem 47 inscritos.
Let's just have fun, alright? After all, you haven't much time left.
Fine. I suppose you're right.
Esse cara de review não é nada.
Come then. So good to shake the kinks from one's bones. We must find yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows.
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing...
Ele chaveca duas velhas, mano. E não conseguiu pegar nenhuma das duas. Ah, não vou ter que jogar Gwent, né, mano?
I shall do the impossible.
Perhaps you'd care to sit down to some Gwent with us?
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
It's no insult. It's the truth. He's a midget.
Like I said, that's an insult.
Would you call your chum a giant?
Shut up. You playing or not?
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear.
Faltava perder as espadas.
Many large sides.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Ah, meu Deus. Posso desistir? Sim.
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement?
No weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
Perder todas as minhas moedas?
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even.
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Hear that? Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Evereck's a man among men.
Hear that? So Sloshy thinks he's Vladimir von Evereck.
Rogue's long dead by my reckoning.
Eles conhecem.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Time to drink. We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
Agora acabou.
I think he is charming.
Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward to the next diversion.
Última quest, então.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone.
Igual que vai fazer alguma
Ladies and
merda.
gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
Foda-se.
Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy
Festas
of a gentleman.
camponesas.
For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right?
Olha a cara da velha.
But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams may
Caralho, que quest gigantesca, velho.
be they vice of jestily or lordly stance?
Cara, Cyberpunk vai ser muito foda, mano.
This hour's dance.
Eu fico pensando, cara, olha o tamanho dessa quest, cara. Eu tô aqui quase uma hora, eu acho. É só conversa, meu irmão. E conversa é a coisa mais cara que os caras têm pra fazer no jogo, tá ligado? Nada encheção de linguiça, velho, nessa quest. Beleza, não matei ninguém, dei paulada nos malucos, mas a parte da paulada é barata, o sistema já existe. Só botar um carinha lá, você apertou o botão, matou. Aqui não. Tem dublagem em todas as falas. Tem animação em tudo isso tem tanto detalhe, cara. É tanto trampo pros caras fazer. É muito raro você encontrar um jogo assim, velho. É muito raro. Cada pequena quest que foi feita tinha alguma coisa única nela. Uma conversa única, algum movimento único. E isso é caro. Fica escrevendo com sangue, velho.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance. Their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone. Their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see, she asks after me, misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shawnee, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everick, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Caralho, mano, se o cara não tivesse aí...
I beg you! Stop! Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your moldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison.
Mano, esse cara é o diabo, velho. Só pode.
The choice is yours.
Caralho, The Witcher tem umas criaturas absurdas, velho.
Gods, what is this?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly?
Mano, eu acho que esse cara é um capeta, velho.
What matters is Vladimir von Everick will bother you no more.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
É, tem essa também.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid after all.
Mesmo porque as minas querem ficar com o Geralt, tipo, não é uma noite só, né? Geralt não pode ficar.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Ok.
Good mead ought to lift her spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone.
Caralho, mano, eu peguei o primeiro item, cheguei a completar mais de um. É, algo
Good
forte.
idea? Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk.
Fala. Parece que tem cabelo atrás ainda. Eu vou dar até alt tab aqui pra ver. Ah, mas tá tudo escuro, né, mano? Aqui é só escuridão atrás. Mas se eu fizer uma live durante o dia, vai dar pra ver alguma coisa. E esse? Vou tentar isso aqui. Ah, foda-se.
Here's hoping Shawnee's a happy drunk.
Ah, tinha uma outra opção, cara. Foda-se.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning.
Acho que vai dar ruim essa bebida, hein?
Seemed to like the Rowan. Thought you might want to try another form of it.
Well, I like to make necklaces out of the berries, but guess I am curious how this will taste.
Wedding's still in full swing, but your face. I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone to be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea. Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods, or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old battle axe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other,
Acho
though.
que ninguém fuma
Parents
adega
usually
hoje em
give
dia.
in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Doubt your mother's that unbending? You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Pode falar.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Roleplay, cara. Tipo de GTA, eu não conheço
century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband.
roleplay de
They go
GTA.
to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really.
Ah, saquei.
The brave brothers.
Eu poderia tentar qualquer dia, mas o problema é que eu não encosto no Skyrim se eu não moldar ele de novo. E eu não tô com coragem de fazer isso tão cedo.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
I wasn't in the mood. Would have resisted, tried to regain control.
Tá tentando ler o
I
bagulho?
think you would have seized the opportunity.
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Ooh, gorgeous.
Ah, não, pô. Isso tem no GTA V. Aí nem tem NPC no mapa.
Been thinking about that kiss.
Então, o do GTA V...
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Eu vi uns caras fazendo, tem uns caras que fazem roleplay de policial, aí tem uns malucos, eu vi, tem umas guildas que faz as gangues, pá. Aí é maneiro mesmo. É, no fim é o Geraldão que finaliza, né? No fim é o Geraldão.
So, how'd it compare?
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Promised you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
É o Geraldão que finaliza, né? Não adianta. Ele só fica lá e as minas pulam, tá ligado? Esse é o lance do Geraldão. Ele não é o pegador. Ele só existe.
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble.
Concordo.
And I
Perigosíssimo.
swore a solemn oath.
É muito foda
First
mesmo,
of
cara.
all, do no harm.
You're the medic. Recommendation? Hey, leave some for me.
Foi
We need
metade
to
pro
drink
chão.
fast before they catch us. Come on, let's hide.
Caralho, 1 hora de história contada. Uma coisa que a gente fez pra jogar foi andar pra um lado pro outro e apertar o botão pra ativar a próxima cutscene.
Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake. What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
É o Geraldão que finaliza. Mas não vai ter peitinho, né? Geralmente tem. Todos tiveram. Excepção esse é de plot. Ah não, desculpa. Desculpa. Erro meu. Faleceu demais. Eu não sei como eu não fui banido ainda da Twitch. É porque eu sou muito pequeno, eu acho. Pra ser banido da Twitch. As minhas lives, mano. Tem piroca, tem teta, tem de tudo. Eu pensei a mesma coisa, eu não comentei, mas eu pensei, mano. Nossa, cara, a madeira ali. Naquela costa encostada. Nossa. Eles fizeram bem longa essa cena, hein? Em comparação com as últimas 3 que teve. Essa foi a mais longa até agora. Olha aí, dessa vez até botou a mão.
Sorry.
Was it that bad? Or have you developed an allergy for me?
I had too much to drink.
Que decepção, hein? Que decepção.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
No. Not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No. I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Será que a próxima expansão vai ter outra mulher? Porque tem poucas se você pensar em comparação com os primeiros jogos até agora. Porque o jogo base tinha 3 só. Que eu lembre. Talvez 4. Eu gostei dessa armadurinha aqui. Pena que não é armadura. Olha aí, cara. Conta como armadura em nível 34 ainda, hein? Vamos ver. Essa aqui é muito melhor, essa daqui. Mas achei maneiro, hein? Essa armadura aqui. Eu achei mais legal que essa. O que eu vou perder aqui? Eu vou perder resistência a corte, poder de ataque 20%. Que pena.
Come on.
Such a nice old brand. Has she got a black cat?
Hey, pretty boy. What do I gotta do?
Herring's got to turn and mix from time to time.
What's another?
What are they doing?
Playing. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh,
O
yes.
que é esse loop time?
Forgot witches are sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him. Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand is unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Borsodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
Feito, agora só falta a segunda, já que a terceira... Eu não duvido que a terceira eu seja sair no soco com ele. Bom, eu tô animado pra jogar, mas eu vou comer alguma coisa. Então eu vou fechar a live, mas eu acho que eu vou voltar daqui a pouco. Uns 20 minutos, eu acho, talvez até menos. E aí não sei até que horas eu vou jogar. Ou talvez não volte e foda-se. Mas, então até daqui a pouco. Falou.